Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Los Angeles taking on New York. So just about set. And on the mound today, Clarke Schmidt.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out.
All right, ready to go here. This is Willie Castro. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1. Ball 1.
On the ground to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Bryce Harper. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Derek Skubal.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's Juan Soto. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. Paredes makes the catch. Digging in is the switch inning out.
Beat up the block and the gun. I press a little button to open the wings. Ain't no advance on the deal I just signed. I don't need to live controlling my strings. A lot of these marionettes. Things of my own, and so does my necklace. Praying for my solar plexus. With it depends on this punching this reckless. Michelin's all on my restaurant checklist. Skating from city to city to finish it. Wellington blue in the middle, the same as how I be preferring my venison. Windowton blacker than minimum sentence, and I was apprenticing under a villain. Fist full of metal to pay my respects. I slaughtered my dentist to get his new grill, and the incoming call from Shibuya Connect. The look in my closet, it's mold on the ceiling. Master Pickets Aaron Donald, it's hard to explain the rush and the feeling. I try not to focus too hard on the dubs. I try to not dwell on the L's as well. 7 a.m. on the beach, the waves of plastic suddenly started to swell. This VVS choker, I call it a trail, bent over the time. I'm on a fucking reverse on the rolls. I look like a beater, it's really a ghost in the shell. This brioche and toast in the world. The tarragon butter moon walking the pan like the king of pop. Put on my power scout, Gucci Cox. I still cannot locate a city to rest.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Mermen going up. Up against the Wolves. Ready to go? Now it's going to be Cameron Meisner. Yeah, that's in for a strike. And we are underway. And he swings through that one.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now the DH, Seiya Suzuki. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Oh, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Matthew Lugo digs in now. There's the strike.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Next pitch is outside.
Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
2 strikes.
Got him. Strikes out the side. And we're back. And today's starter, Michael King. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Hoskins handles the chance. And he's out on the tag. Here's Harper now. And he swings and misses at the initial offer. 1 out, base is empty. That one carrying. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. They must be going crazy in the dugout. It's 1-0. 1 down. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto, on the ground. And that squirts through. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Waste no time there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in.
That's a base hit. Coming around third is Soto. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Nolan Arenado now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And it's into the gap. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Nice line drive to pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Next to hit, Michael Busch. And that one pulled foul. Arenado stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Righty delivers. Fires over to Hoskins. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And the batter now, Brooks Lee. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. And now Evan Carter. That one fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Denver, new inning getting started. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Brooks Lee.
Now
pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Dennis Santana.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Castro sends it to first. 1 up, 1 down. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
One down, base is empty. That one the other way, and that's a base hit.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first, 1 away. That misses the zone. Now 2-0. And another ball.
No strike.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And here is Hoskins. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Ouch.
Boom, that got him. Take your base.
This is Bryce Terang. Ian Seymour into the game.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Yeah.
In the dirt.
0-1's the count.
That one catches the zone, and it's 0-2.
There, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss. Bottom of the inning in half.
Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, who shot right from a gun. Yeah, I folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Someone's other love. My mother was her son. I did a random
All right, ready to get underway. Here's Trey Turner.
The shortstop, Trey Turner.
And there's a foul ball. Swings and misses. And that is strike two.
No ball, two strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. And now the center fielder, Grady Sizemore. And first offering is fouled off.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
Chases the changeup in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first.
Oh.
Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, Mike Trout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
0-1's the count.
2 outs, bases empty. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
Three and 2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And here's the first baseman, Lance Berkman. Fought off foul. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
0-2.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Breaking ball misses down and away. And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down. And here is Mickey Mantle. Swung on, belted. That's back there. It's out of here. A solo shot. And it ties it up. It's 1-1. Ted Williams, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Outside low. Now 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brooks Lee. That one not close. Ball 1. Just missed.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 2-1. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Swing at a high fly ball. That's out to center, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. Kershaw back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Kershaw, a 6'4" lefty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Little chopper rolls foul. And now the 0-1. Ball one there.
Down.
One out, bases empty. This one in the air. Gordon. Out, number 2. And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And that one fouled off. Breaking ball misses down and away. This one in the air. Gordon brings it in for the 3rd out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Nick Kurtz. Up the middle. Whips it to first. One up, one down. So up next, Zach Geloff. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Now the 3rd baseman, Alex Gordon. And the first offering is not close.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
And that's a fair ball.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over. Now here is Lance Berkman. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
No strikes.
Check swing, called strike. Outside low. 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
That one is absolutely belted. Going back on this one. Holy Toledo! A laser to left. And they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Mantle. Check swing, called strike. That's strike 1. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
Strikes.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strike. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one off the mark, and it's 1-1.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Gordon fires over to first, and one away in the top of the third. Evan Carter getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
In the dirt, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Trey Turner now. He's already homered in this game.
Trey Turner.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Coors Field, set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, these guys really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Check swing, and that's a ball.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield, and the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. Just kept it simple. Played proper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Lee swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. The shortstop takes the ball. Sizemore in position. And it's caught for the out. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
And the man on the mound, rapid Robert Feller, had a way of getting in hitters' heads like only a few pitchers ever have.
Well, Feller's probably the scariest kind of pitcher to face. Rocket fastball, tons of movement, and very hard to pick up out of his hand. Line to left. Trout hauls it in, 2 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
And a foul ball.
Anytime you've got a guy who leads the league in strikeouts and walks in 4 different seasons like Feller did, you don't know what to do at the plate. You're either swinging or you're ducking.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the inning is over. As we go to the top of the 4th. Now, Grady Sizemore. He swings and fouls one off. Comes up empty.
Top of the order speedster. You'd really like to see him work his way on. He can get around the bases in a hurry, but a little too aggressive, maybe a little anxious.
Misses inside, and the count is 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He was late there. Strike one.
Hoog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Gordon hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout. He's 0 for 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes. Bottom 4, and now Nick Kurtz. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Here's the 0-1. Right side, Moore. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there. Zach Geloff will hit next. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down. So digging in, Alex Gordon. Singled and scored his first time. Hit on the ground, might be 2. In there safely. So the lineup flips over. And here's the first baseman, Lance Berkman. He makes the grab, 2 away. Mickey Mantle now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And right back to the mound. And that ends the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Hank Aaron. Puts it away for the out.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Moore stands in now and watches strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's in there.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Going to count 1-2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Close, but called a ball. 3-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him. Back here in Denver, here's the left fielder, Ted Williams. Feller back to work. And a curve is down and in.
You know, this group of hitters putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
On to first. And a quick out, number 1. And now the shortstop, Brooks Lee. Breaking ball inside, and it's 1-0. Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. Another homer.
Always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes. They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Said I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time. Get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy. Leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better.
Gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I could flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homie still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb, you
gotta do better. I 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 gotta.
Gotta do better. I gotta do better. I gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late.
They always haunt my dreams. The green twins with your eyes.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Los Angeles taking on Georgia. Okay, all set to go. And here is Lance Berkman. And that one a little below the knees.
1-0.
And with that, we're underway in Atlanta. Perez on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One away. So up next, Mickey Mantle. Ball one, no strikes. And that one moves his feet.
Yeah.
One out, base is empty.
One strike.
That one in for a strike, 2-2. And that's in the dirt. Hard hit left side. Turner with the throw to first. And there are two outs. Two down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Ted Williams. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside. And that is that.
Yeah, grab a partner, join the hands, I don't do it for the game.
Back at Truist Park. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. What do we need to know here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the first. Stepping in, Trey Turner. And he's currently the team leader. Batting average, Chris.
Hey, partner, back in
Ball, that's it.
2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
1-1 now. Late on that fastball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make
Two
sure
strikes.
you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is downstairs. In the dirt. Handles, throws to first, and they get Turner for the out. At the plate, Chipper Jones. First
Ball
pitch
one.
misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Not close with that one. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to check.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's McCutchen. Inside, almost got him.
Ball.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. And there's a ball.
3.
Lee to first,
He's out.
and that is the inning. Back here in Atlanta, top of the second, and the batter will be the shortstop, Brooks Lee. First
That's a
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Next to hit, Carlos Beltran. McCutchen coming on. Corrals it. And there's 2 down. Seager stands in now.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Just missed. And that
Ball 3.
misses. 3-1.
3 balls,
Good slider
1 strike.
down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's in there. And that's strike 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
McCutchen makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Wenzel Perez. On the corner for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball. That's inside.
Fouled off left side. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. And now Evan Carter. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Inside. And the count is 1-1. Now one miss.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
0-2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Nick Kurtz now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Late with the swing there.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swing and a miss. And we're back onto the third inning. And now the DH, Nick Kurtz. Kurtz goes 6 feet 5 inches, hitting 7th in today's lineup. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next offering is fouled back. Makes the catch. 1 down. Now here is Zach Gelof. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Ranging back. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I love that swing, and I'm sure his hitting coach does even more. Took a pitch right on the low outside corner of the zone and just ripped it for a base hit. And that's easier said than done.
Man at second. That one in the dirt. 1-1. And that chance handled. The throw to first, and he's out. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the first baseman, Lance Berkman. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
Just out.
Tying run and scoring position. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one drifts inside. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball in.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. And that is the inning. Back at Truist Park as we go to the last of the third. And now the catcher comes up to him. Ethan Salas. That's in for a strike. And ball 1.
Strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. So the batting order turns over. Here's Turner now. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
The third baseman.
And now it's switch hitting third baseman Chipper Jones. And that is out of play. In the dirt, and the count even 1-1. Beltran on the run towards the line, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, on to the 4th. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Mickey Mantle. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these players just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Next offering is down low. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Williams up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Fastball for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
That hits the dirt. 2-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
In the air out towards right center. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop Brooks Lee. Flied to right his first time. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. The 0-1. Got him looking. 2 gone down. Now a chance for Carlos Beltran. Fly to center his first time. This one in the dirt. Kicks and deals. And now the count is even. Just missed. That's down and in.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
McCutcheon settles underneath it, nabs it, and that's the third out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Juan Soto. Kershaw back to work. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
Foul ball there. Salas hauls it in, and there's one away. So now it's a four-hole hitter, Andrew McCutcheon. Grounded out his first time up. He was late there, strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now at the plate, Wenzel Perez. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that one is inside ball one. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Corey Seager. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Booyah! And we're all square. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And now it's going to be Nick Kurtz. That clips the corner.
Well, these guys, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And that's off the inside edge. And it's a ball and a strike. And that one is inside.
Ball 2.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw. Got him. Nice play. Here's the second baseman, Zach Gelof. Doubled his first time. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Picks it up with the bare hand, and it beats him. What a play.
Man, who doesn't love a sweet bare hand play like that? That was amazing.
Here's the catcher to hit, Ethan Salas. And that's down and away. Pinch hitter coming on, Mike Piazza. Right through there for a strike. And now 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball. 2 outs. Pitch misses, and now it's 3-2. Piazza started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Tosses to first. Out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Evan Carter. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Hit hard, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Carter gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. So digging in, Nick Kurtz. Went down on strikes his first time through. Snap throw to first. Up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And it finds its way through for a hit. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. First and second, 1 out. Trey Turner at the plate. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. And they boost their lead. It's 5-1. Chipper Jones digs in now. And there's 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now he'll turn for second. The relay, but he's in there easily.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Fought off foul.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And top 6. Here's the center fielder, Mickey Mantle. And that drops in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Goes down looking. Ted Williams getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Off the mark there. Ball 1. And another ball.
No strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
2-1.
Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2-2 the count.
Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
McCutchen makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul ball, still 0-2. Fights it off, he'll see another. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a 1-2. And a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. And it's now a 2-run game.
Comes through with the RBI. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Throw to second. Save. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And we're back. Now it's going to be Wenzel Perez. And he can't come up with it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. So a man at first. Evan Carter will hit next. 1 for 2. And a bunt towards third. And foul ball. Right down the chute. That's strike 2.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich.
Now pitching, Emmanuel.
That's in there. 0-1. Clase
0-1.
in his 5th season. He throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. Just
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Perez at first, 1 gone. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That's inside.
Ball 2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Piazza snags it for the second out. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And
Ball
takes
one.
low for ball one. Just
That's
missed.
in. Ball two.
That one
That's
missed.
ball
Now 3-0. And ball four, two aboard.
Thank you, mate.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
That one fouled off. Clase, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just a...
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. We go to the top of the seventh. Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
Now pitching, Jacob Mizorowski.
Ball one, no strikes. And the slider just misses.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
There's a strike. 2-1 now. And that one missing low. Got him. And there's one down. So up next, Zach Geloff. And that one fouled off. Just missed.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Out towards right center field, McCutchen. Long run into the gap. 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. And now Mike Piazza. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
And strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And it skips into there.
2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strike. Back at Truist Park. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner. Felix Bautista comes on now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. Piazza fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Here's the third baseman, Chipper Jones. 0 for 3 in this one.
Jones.
And that's a base hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
One at second.
Out.
To Berkman
He's
in
out.
time. That's an inning-ending double play. Back here in Atlanta, and now the first baseman, Lance Berkman. Mizorowski back to work. That one at triple digits.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the ninth, that closer's coming in.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That missed
One
by
ball,
a lot.
2
And that's
strikes.
ball 1. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And that one hammered. That's back. It's out of here. And they cut into the lead. It's 5-3. Digging in, Mickey Mantle. 1 for 3. That's a little bit low. Line drive, and there's a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. Well, he saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
0-1.
Williams in the box now. Takes strike 1. Swings through the sweeper.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Pitch
Ball left
misses
outside.
outside. 1-2 to count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline.
Got him! And that's the first out. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Brooks Lee. That's off the inside
That's
corner.
inside.
And that's ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. Too
That's ball
low,
3.
and it's ball 3.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Puts it away for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Carlos Beltran. And the first
Inside,
pitch
ball
misses
1.
for ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Mantle, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Inside, ball
Inside,
3.
just missed. And the tying
Ball 4.
run
Take the
is
base.
on base. Corey Seager to the plate in this high leverage spot.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water.
This one could be trouble. Heading for the plate. One runs in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy. Didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep. Took the barrel right to it and then
0-1
extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Ball 1 there.
Ball game is still tied. They
One
can
ball,
get out
one
of this
strike.
inning with a tie game.
Check swing called strike.
He's been able to go
One ball,
inside as well
2
as
strikes.
outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. Just misses. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
3-2.
That one misses. Counts full, 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ripped into center, base hit. Seager headed for the plate. Here's the throw.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there are a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now here is Zach Gelof.
0-1.
2 outs. Trey Turner gloves it. Throws to first. That'll end the inning after. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. That one drifts inside.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Fastball for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And a key out leading off the bottom of the 8th. Now here is Wenzel Perez. Swings through that one out in front that time.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Cut on and missed at 101. No balls, 2 strikes. And ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
That's off the mark, and the count is even, 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Here's the left fielder, Evan Carter.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Check swing, and he went. 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
0-2.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. Makes a sliding stop to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
And a sac bunt here. They tag him for the out as both runners move up on the sacrifice. So digging in, Nick Kurtz.
First baseman, Nick Kurtz.
Late swing, foul to the left. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next pitch is downstairs. Just off the inside edge.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Good eye in that spot. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Perez at third. Carter at second with 2 gone. Line, and that's a base hit. 1 run's in. The second run scores. They lead it in the 8th.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Pitch is in there, and the count is 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. And that's way high. And the count's even at 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We go to the 9th. Here's the catcher, Mike Piazza.
Mike Piazza.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Now, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Check swing called strike. And the count is 0-2. Pulls the string with the changeup. Struck him out. He's 2 outs away. Next to hit, Lance Berkman. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next one misses, and that is ball 1. And that one fouled off. Munoz collects, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. So it's their last chance in this one. Now the number 2 hitter, Mickey Mantle. Looking to get the tying run on base. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Now one
ball
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
They're down to their final strike.
2-2 count.
Munoz is just 1 strike away.
3 balls,
And
2
that's
strikes.
in the dirt. And it's 3-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Got it. That's the ball game. 1-run game.
Here comes the boogeyman. We doing the can't run the clock on American Bandstand. Flashing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we don't understand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream, give me the girl. Cause I need all the bodies. You're the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guarantee to win in a rap race. Speeding them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank, sucking on my tailpipe. My pace, nothing to gain, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can't contain or run my game, to keep it the fame. With the one paid, with the one, I'm never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name.
Can't dance now, you can't.